Alright, hey YouTube, Doomas, I'll see you back with another video. Rearranged some stuff since the last one. Hopefully, we'll see what happens as far as the focusing goes. But, we got we're going to be on Hot Wheels today. We got Car Culture, the Modern Classics mix for 2023. We got the third Fast and Furious Premium mix for 2023. And the Pop Culture, just automotive aftermarket brand stuff. So, but first, what I'm going to show is this Mercedes C63, Mercedes AMG C63 C-Class Coupe, or AMG Coupe. This is the chase. I picked this up from actually an antique, kind of like one of those antique malls. Guy had it in his cabinet there, and if you saw my Instagram post, I got this. It came loose. It was loose. It caught my eye right before I was leaving, grabbing some other cars. And this was easily the snag of the day on that. For, funny enough, less than retail. So that is. So that's pretty cool. All right. First up, we will go into Modern Classics. We got just the order I've got them right here. We got the '91. Mazda MX-5 Miata. This is the Ryu Asada casting, which debuted in Basic. Now we get a metal base. Right. Save that. Put this over here onto the ground. And here is the Miata. I'm not a real big Miata guy, but I really like the way Ryu did this casting. And just this version, I don't know if this version will be topped. If they keep doing it in the premium line. I really gotta miss my lights here a little more, but yeah, I think it's an awesome definitely an awesome release. Kind of reminded us of the GameStop exclusive from the when it was a new model. But, yeah, very well, in my opinion, very well done casting. It looks awesome here with the full details. So, yeah. So that is the Miata. Next up, we got one of 3 all-new castings in this mix, the '98 Toyota Altezza. I did not pull a chase from my case that I got from Maze Collectibles. Actually, everything here... yeah, everything here I got from Maze other than that Mercedes chase. But here is the Altezza, also known to us Americans, I think, as the Lexus LS 400, I think, or SC 400, something like that. 400 SC, something like that. So, definitely nicely done casting, I think. Not much else to say. I mean, it's just like not being a big JDM guy, I don't know much about these cars. This is right-hand drive, so it is indeed the Altezza and not the Lexus. But yeah, definitely a nice casting. All right, next up, another new model from the mix, the Fiat 131 Abarth. I was very excited to see that this casting was coming when it got revealed. Hot Wheels revealed it, I think, and they did it in the Nationals convention back in the spring, or maybe it was just from one of the Lamley sneaks that he does with the group. But, of course, so my focusing is not working. But anyway, yeah, awesome casting. Definitely, unlike the Altezza's got a lot of heft to it. This one does not, because the fenders are actually plastic. They are a separate piece, I assume. Okay, so it's not part of the interior either. So we got, at least it doesn't seem to be. Maybe it is. No, I'd have to drill one apart to really look at it. But it might be a 5-piece car. So, definitely awesome casting. Reminds me of the old Matchbox casting from the 80s of this car. That would be a lot larger than this one, but definitely a nostalgic thing for me. Maybe? Good. Yeah. Alright, next up, the only one that has nothing new to it in this mix, the Honda Civic EG Spoon engines, or Spoon Sport Deco. So, come on, there we go. Not a bad release, but just as we've mentioned before with this, doing this in car culture, we got that dot matrix look in the deco, which does kind of kill the blue a little bit. Doesn't look super horrible, but like from here, assuming, yeah. All right, let me try some. Move these over the side. There we go. I don't know. I can't get the damn focus. I test stuff out, it works right, and then I go to film and it doesn't. Whatever. Alright, next up, the last new model out of the mix. The last new model, the Volkswagen Corrado VR6. This one has definitely seemed to get a lot of mixed reaction from collectors. They were not thrilled with how tuned out this one got done. But overall, it's really not a bad casting. At least I don't think it is. I don't know much about the car itself, but overall, I think it was well done. I can understand people being frustrated with how tuned out it is, though. Damn it. Yeah. I gotta figure out something else with this damn light. Alright, anyway. Alright, next up we got the Fast and Furious mix. This is the cars that are in the mix. This is the 1970 Nova. They've done this one a few times. I wish they put different wheels on this one. I'm not going to bother opening it, at least right now, because it's not much different. Maze was selling these as a set. I wanted 4 of them, so I figured, all right, screw it, I'll just grab all 5. First up, that we will open is Toyota Supra with the deco from the delivery from the Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline. This pairs with the orange R34 that was done earlier this year. And here is the Supra. And I drop it. So this was one, when they revealed the R34 was coming, this was one I kind of figured would happen. I wasn't sure how it would look. Excuse me. Overall, I think it actually looks kind of neat with this deco. The only problem I have with it is the back here, because the blue just kind of comes to a dead stop on the back. I kind of wish they wrapped it around the back. I think that would have looked a little better. Other than that, it's really not a bad version. I understand like people are like, milking the hell out of Fast and Furious, but yeah. I can understand people's frustrations, but I really don't think it's as bad as people are making it out to be, because of the next three vehicles we got in here. Next up, we got the Lamborghini Gallardo LP570-4 Super Leggera. Or Leggera, I don't know how the hell you say it. I don't know how you say it. Looks like it had a gold wrap in the movie. I haven't seen the movies. I haven't really seen any of the Fast and Furious since the sixth one, so I don't really know much about any of the cars that are showing up in them. But this looks really cool with this paint. Kind of wish I would have detailed the lights a little better, but I don't know, it looks pretty cool. So but a release like this, yeah, it's got Fast and Furious plastered all over the card. They open the things. What really ties it to Fast and Furious? And that's what I like about the series. They do it. There's a lot of cars that aren't particularly tied to it. Outside of the deco, because it's just a plain looking car, like this 91 BMW M5. Take it out of the car. Take it off the cart. Then it has no Fast and Furious tie-in. So this is the only new casting in the mix. 91 BMW M5, and it's definitely a good looking car. Looks awesome. I think it looks really good. Well done. Looks nice will look really nice next to the other M5, the newer one. The E39 I think is what that one is. I don't know what the E number for this one would be. I don't know BMWs that well. But I do know casting itself looks pretty good. If I could get the damn focus to work. There we go. Alright, so there's that. And next up, the last one in the mix, the Land Rover Defender 110. And like I said before, with the Fast and Furious stuff, yeah, they're milking the hell out of the license. But take away that bit of the card, what really ties this into it being a Fast and Furious car? Like, that's what gets me. Or like even that 70 Nova. Like, look at this. Look at the Nova real quick. Like, there's nothing to this. Tell me what ties this to Fast and Furious. Like, there's nothing that really ties it to it. That's why I like the series, because we get a lot of different stuff in it. It looks like it'd just be a normal Boulevard car culture release. Anyway, well, here is the Land Rover Defender 110. Oop. So just done this kind of a army green color. I don't know what the red flag on the side is for. So. Yeah, I mean it's a cool release on its own. All right, next up, going to Pop Culture Mix. I don't know what they called this mix per se. Came from Canada? All right, anyway. Just automotive aftermarket stuff. This one, the first one being the K&N Volvo P220 Amazon Estate. And overall, she looks good. Keep the car in the center of the shot. Will probably help with the focus. Looks good. The windows, I wish they weren't as dark tinted out as they are, because you can't see like the roll cage and stuff that's in there. That's the only real bummer with this one, I think. Just the windows are super tinted, so you can see through them. There's light that shines through it, but it's just hard to see. All right, next up we got the Toyo Tires 69 Nissan Skyline van. Now what's cool about this one, they indeed lettered the tires. Something we don't get a lot of in the premium stuff anymore. But at least tire branded, so they're going to do it. Again, the windows are pretty tinted out. I kind of wish they didn't do that, but they're going to do what they do. Good looking car. Alright, next up, very popular one in this mix, the American Racing Custom Wheels 65 Mercury Comet Cyclone. One of my all-time favorite castings from Hot Wheels. And this is definitely an all-time release for the tool. Awesome look. I love that they did the different wheels on the front and back too. Definitely cool release. All right, next up, the Ibach. I think that's how you say it. Ibach Cool Combi. All right. And there it is. Just white and red, Ibach logo, and the painted roof opening. So this one's definitely been the super popular one from this mix, as well as the return of dairy delivery in Moon Eyes. And of course, they put the big dish wheels on there. As you can see my ring light in the reflection. Flat black, yellow deco. Like, this actually doesn't look bad. Like, the deco on this one, yeah, it's got the dot matrix kind of look in the black, but it actually doesn't look bad. It looks good. It looks good here, in my opinion. So, definitely awesome release. A welcome return for this casting. And that will conclude this video. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate everyone that does view. Let me know what you think. And we will see you next time. Have a good one.